How can my teen with ADHD make friends? I received an email, very short and very powerful, from a mother that read, "Makes me sad. My 15-year-old daughter desperately wants to be included, but is always left out of invites and is constantly on the outside looking in. This breaks my heart. What might my teen with ADHD need to learn to start connecting with and making friends?" So for teens with ADHD, this is real and this is important. And I want parents to recognize that it's not about your daughter's personality. It's not about who she is. It's really about the skills. And as we think about executive functioning skills, what I often say is that it's about making the implicit explicit. So, what do I mean by that? Oftentimes, especially in social situations, the rules of engagement are invisible. They're implicit. It's like everybody else understands what's happening, but I don't quite understand what's happening. That has nothing to do with intelligence. That has everything to do with the explicit nature of skill building. So, my name is Maggie Schwalbach. I'm an executive functioning coach with 20 years of experience helping hundreds of families learn more about executive functioning skills and how they can unlock challenges to then help our kids become more self confident and more resilient. What would I suggest that you look at, mom, with your heartbreak looking in on your daughter? What she doesn't really need is advice about making friends. What would serve her best is recognizing the how. What are the how skills? In other words, how to notice when a group is including or excluding her. That is, how open are they to having her join in? How to start a conversation, sometimes with some specific conversation starting prompts. How to then handle rejection when she can sense if the other students are ready to include or not include her, and not to blame or belittle them if that is the case, but explicitly what steps to take to make sure she keeps the door open and protects herself. So again, executive functioning skills, just like time management, planning, organization, we know that those skills can be learned. So too can emotional regulation and social cue skills. With the right types of support, your daughter can learn to make and maintain friendships. I know it's hard to see our kids in pain, and this is one of the reasons that I say always executive functioning is about learning how to pause and plan. Pause to recognize what's going on and plan for the future with concrete skill development. You've got this.